Designers, if you are doing this, you are actually the problem. We always talk about red flag clients, but what if you are the red flag designer? Yep, I said it. The designer clients warn each other about. Don't bother working with him. That one should be delay you, or that one won't even respond on time. And the worst part is that you may not even know that this is a problem. Well, I'm going to be sharing with you signs that show that you might be the red flag in the freelance relationship that make clients says never again. Hey, I'm Deborah, your freelance graphics design bestie, helping you build a successful freelance career. And if you have ever struggled with getting better clients or keeping the ones you have, listen closely, because it might actually be one of these things. Let's start with the obvious one: late delivery. If you are always sending work days or weeks after the agreed date, that's a red flag. Clients are paying you to solve problems, not to create new ones for them. Missing deadlines repeatedly is one of the fastest ways to lose clients. Even if your design is amazing, lateness will damage your reputation. So how do you fix this if you know that you are always missing deadlines? Make sure you try to under promise and over deliver. Don't say tomorrow if it is not realistic. If something goes wrong, communicate early. A simple, hey, I need one more day to polish this work, is better than ghosting. If you know you need more time, communicate early. Don't disappear. Red flag number 2 is you jumping straight into design without asking deeper questions. This one is very common. A client says, I need a flyer, and you're already asking for colors and text. No questions about their goals, no curiosity about their audience, nothing. If your first response to a brief is to go and open that design software and not a conversation, you are not designing, you are decorating. I mean, ask questions like, what is the goal of this design? Who is this for? What should it make the audience feel or do? What problem is this solving? Good clients notice when you take their brand seriously, and when you ask strategic questions, they start seeing you as a professional, not just a button pusher on a laptop. Another red flag is that you don't set boundaries or system. Some of you are doing high-level work with zero structure. No onboarding, no timeline, no revision limit, no contract, and you wonder why you are constantly burnt out. If you are working 11 p.m. because your client is demanding, that's on you. When a client sees no system, they lose trust, or worse, they take advantage. Even simple boundaries like 3 free revisions, then $30 per extra change, or feedback is due within 48 hours. Or you could say, I only work Monday to Friday, 10 to 5 p.m. Don't say yes to everything, and always set revision limits and deadlines. Those small rules protect your peace and actually impress serious clients. You don't even follow instruction. When a client says, I want clean, simple, and minimal design, and you go ahead to design something loud, busy, and colorful, that's not creativity, that's carelessness. It shows that you didn't listen, and trust me, clients notice. Yes, you are the designer, but that doesn't mean you should ignore the brief. Professional designers know how to take a client's idea, ask better questions, and build on it, not just throw it away. So how do you fix this? Make sure you read the briefs more than once. Repeat the goal back to the client before starting, and confirm every details. It saves you stress. Let's talk about one of the biggest red flags that can ruin your reputation. You don't follow through. You collect a deposit, you send one design draft and maybe 2, then suddenly you are unavailable. You go quiet. You stop replying to emails. You take days to respond to feedback. The client is left confused, frustrated, and even wondering what went wrong. Why now? You were excited at the beginning. They trusted you enough to pay. But instead of finishing strong, you start dragging your feet. Why? Some designers even ghost clients completely after collecting part payments. No explanation, no refund, just silence. And that's not just unprofessional, it's reputation damage. You see, clients don't just want good designs, they want reliable designers. People who deliver what they promise, not halfway, not excuses, but fully. Every time you drop a project halfway, you are burning a bridge. That client won't recommend you. In fact, they will want others to stay away. And trust me, bad reviews don't always happen in the public. Sometimes it's just private WhatsApp messages where your name is mentioned with, please don't work with that person. You don't want that. So make sure you always finish what you start, and finish it well. Even if the project is stressful, even if the client is difficult, complete it professionally. That's how you build trust. That's how you build referrals. That's how you build a successful freelance career. Follow through is what separates amateur designers from serious professionals. Be the kind of designer that clients remember for peace of mind, not for headache. If you are enjoying this video so far, take 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I post weekly content to help freelancers grow with confidence. Now let's jump into the next red flag. You make clients feel like a burden. This is a big problem I see a lot, especially when designers are tired, burnt out, or not charging enough. You start resenting your clients, and that resentment shows. Let me put it plainly. If a client asks you for a small update or a timeline check and your tone is cold, short, or defensive, they will feel like they are disturbing you. And no matter how good your work is, that's the moment they stop feeling safe around you. Clients are not your enemies. They are not lucky to work with you. They are paying for a service, and that includes clear and respectful communication. You can't be giving attitude when someone is paying you. That is a walking red flag. You may not even realize it, but clients can feel it when you sound irritated, impatient, or even too busy for them, even over text. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. A simple "got it" can feel rude sometimes when it's dry and dismissive, but a "thanks, I will take a look and get back to you tomorrow" sounds calm, clear, and respectful. Now, if you are feeling overwhelmed, pause before you reply. Take a quick break, walk away, breathe, then respond professionally. Don't let your emotions lead the conversation. You can have boundaries without being rude. You can speak up without being harsh. You can protect your peace and still respect your clients. At the end of the day, good communication is part of good design. It is not just about the work, it's also about the experience of working with you. Disappearing when things get hard. Maybe the design isn't turning out the way you expected. Maybe the client gave unclear feedback or it's been difficult. Instead of facing it head on, you go silent. You ghost when things get hard. No updates, no progress, just avoid them. And the sad truth is that the moment a client starts chasing you for updates, they have already started regretting hiring you. And once trust is broken, it is almost impossible to earn it back. Worst thing is that they won't just stop working with you, they'll start telling others not to as well. You might not hear about it, but your name will come up in rooms you will never enter. So don't disappear ever. Even if the project isn't going smoothly, send a message. Hey, I hit a roadblock with this part of the design. I'm working through it. I will keep you updated by Thursday. Or something like, I'm still refining the concept. I want it to be strong before I send it over. Thank you for your patience. Professionalism is not about getting everything right. It's about staying present, especially when things go wrong. Clients don't expect perfections, but they do expect communication. Your files and deliverables are a mess. You deliver a logo file, no format, no mockups, no explanation. Then the client is confused and they start asking you for help 6 weeks later because you didn't give them proper delivery. Fix it. Fix your method. Always send layered files if that's what you agree to. Include different formats. For logos, make sure you send the JPG, PNG, SVG, and all that. Label files clearly and add a simple how to use guide if it is necessary. Clean delivery equals professional service. Another sign is that you can't even handle feedback. If every piece of feedback feels like a personal attack to you, you won't grow in this business. Design is collaborative. Clients will ask for changes, so expect it and get used to it. How do you fix this if you always feel hurt whenever they send you feedback? Make sure you detach your ego from your work. Clarify what the clients want. Explain your decisions, but stay open-minded. You are a professional, not an emotional artist. And you know what some people even do? They blame clients for everything. Yes, some clients are difficult, but not every delay is their fault. Sometimes you miss the brief. Sometimes you didn't clarify deliverables. Own your part. After every project, ask yourself, what could I have done better? Take responsibility, learn, improve. Clients respect humility and they remember designers who made the process smooth. If you notice any of these red flags, maybe one, maybe all, that's fine. This isn't to shame you. It's just to help you grow. And the goal is not perfection, the goal is progress. So take intentional step to change. Every designer starts somewhere, but if you want high quality clients and better pay, you have to act like the creative business owner you are. So if you have watched this far, make sure you drop any emoji in the comments. And also, if you have ever struggled with pricing or undercharging, you will love this video right here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.